Hello everyone, hello Africa. We are having today at the farm 6 international students from the University of Florida, the University of Notre Dame, and University of the Western Cape through the EESA program, the Entrepreneurship Empowerment South Africa. And they are here to learn more about AGROFI, about the farming business. We are operational on a 1 hectare piece of land. That's Mike. And there's the security booth. So we've done vegetables here. This is where we did vegetables. Even tomatoes, corianders, daikon, spinach. We've done all of that here. But we're trying to scale up. So this is where we intend using for the upcoming structure that could house about 10,000 birds. Oh, wow. Yeah, the greenhouse, which we're going to use this structure for. We'll use this structure, we're going to move it down there. Then those other 2 structures here, 5,000 each capacity for the 10,000 birds. 400 square meters. That's where we started from. Then before we came here, leased here for some months. Then before we were able to acquire this place. This is the conventional side, and that's the field. Mike, yeah, go. He likes playing too much. Yeah, go. So I need to open this window. This is our packaging and storeroom. This is the grader that we have, the only grader we have. This is how we determine our eggs. Jumbo, extra large, large, medium, small. They all come in different sizes and weight. So this is how we get them, and this is where we stock them. This is all our products. And
can we see the difference between an XL and a small egg? Can we see the difference between an XL egg and a small egg?
Okay, this is large. This is extra large. That's jumbo. Yeah, so let me get a large tray so we see the difference. So this is jumbo. When they start laying from 18 to 22 weeks. That's when they start laying. Yeah, 22 weeks. So when they start laying 22 weeks, 30 weeks, you can get jumbos that does have double yolks. Yeah, double yolks, yeah. In one trip, sometimes we do 5, sometimes we do 9. No, boxes.
How many come in a box?
12 like this, yeah. We sell jumbo, because at some point, when they start laying, they give you more of mediums. Okay. Yeah, then at some point, medium, small, they fall off. You now get more of large, extra large jumbo. When they grow older, you get more of jumbo and extra large.
But just for my understanding, this would, like, you put 5 of these in one box?
No.
Or...
So it comes like this in a box of 12 trays. Yeah, 12. So directly from the farm to your kitchen, to your restaurant, to your hotel, to your pub. So that's what we do. 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and depends on the contract. Then I have to bring the price down for the communities because they then need to resell. Yeah. What we sell to the communities is definitely different from what we sell to hotels.
So how does it differ a little bit more?
A little bit more, not much. Yeah, not much. But to the community, you must and you have to, because most people who have come to resell from us are women, young ladies, and you have to encourage them by giving them at a very, very low cost so they can make profit. And
so they're reselling your eggs to their community?
Yes, to the communities, yeah.
Okay, and are they getting these boxes?
Yes, they're getting these boxes. Some do get these boxes. Yeah.
When you resell to the community, do you make a profit on
Not very much for profit, but you will have to. the profit comes from the hotels who take in bulk and all that. Probably hotel will take 40 boxes a month, but your young lady, girl, woman who wants to come will take just 1 box in a month. So it's best you do it more like a charity, because there's no, even if you sell at the premium, that's not the profit you're looking for. So it's best to encourage them, get something little out of it, but your profit comes from those 40 boxes, 50 boxes, and yeah, no chemical, no pesticide or whatever. So there's a huge difference when you say from grade A eggs and washed eggs. People do tend to have washed eggs or eggs that you've stored away for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So those are no longer fresh eggs anymore. So we make sure our eggs going to our clients, they are fresh eggs.
So egg grade depends on how it's produced, not on like the actual chickens and like.
No, yeah.
That
Depends on
makes
how it's
sense.
produced.
And
Yeah.
can you explain a little bit more the difference between conventional and free range, and like what percentage of your sales comes from both of those?
Okay. Sales come from both.
Yeah.
Sales come from both, but the free range is much more expensive because you get to feed the chickens more. They have the liberty to roam around, so they get to burn more energy than the conventional cage where they are in one place, and that energy they conserve it to produce more eggs. So those are just the difference between free range and conventional. So in conventional you get more eggs, but with free range you get less egg, but also a little bit quite expensive if you have the right market, like you're in Woolworth or you sell at those high net worth area, then you get to make better profit. Otherwise, your free range, you still have to sell to the communities just the way you would sell to for the conventional.
30% of my profits come from conventional and 70% come from free range. What would those percentages be?
I would say it's 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah. And this is just our scoreboard, and this is the books you also requested for Ben.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is Monday, Tuesday through daily. Then this is the eggs that we pick during the mornings, because we do pick our eggs. We feed them at 5 a.m. in the morning, twice a day, 5 a.m. and 1 p.m. Then we pick our eggs at 11 a.m. twice a day and 5 p.m. So this is the morning numbers, this is evening numbers. Then we do have the second batch of chickens. Their eggs are separate, we pick them separate as well. Then in a week and for the month, this is week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, the number of feed for the month, for the week is documented here. The number of boxes that left, that we produced for the week is also documented here. So first week, second week, those are the number of feeds and boxes produced for that week. So at the end of the month, we get the total. So yes, and that's the books that I brought. I only brought for last year, 2025. Because yeah, day by day as a diary, every day's report is on it, because that was the best way I could go. We could go. Now, based on the biosecurity, let's not forget. Take profit. You see this thing? We have just about 2,000 birds here, and we always do get our birds from Hen Hotel in Bloemfontein. So they bring it down here when they are 6 to 7 weeks old, all vaccinated already. Then we groom them until 18 to 22 weeks when they start laying. Then we start acquiring our organic egg. So on this side of it, normally when they get to 12 weeks, when they are able to take care of themselves, we roll up these cuttings for them to go out and exhibit their natural, People do have it like this as free range, and it's cool. But we raise ours as pasture raised birds. You know, when they get to eat your vegetables out there. And for us, every Monday is for vegetable feeding. So we feed them vegetables every Monday. These are 7 weeks old now.
7 weeks.
Yeah,
Okay.
so until they get to 18, 20, 22 weeks old, that's when they start laying eggs.
So that takes a major hit on like the seasonality of your sales.
Yeah, now we have to feed them, keep feeding them until, that's the reason why feed is one of the major setbacks that we experience here. And
Food is the biggest expense for the business.
biggest expense.
Yeah.
So hence when we scale, we're looking at also making our own feed.
Do you rely on vegetables to make profits?
When they're not making eggs, there's nothing you can do about it because it's winter. The only thing you can do, which is the reason why we are looking at the renewable energy, is to have a structure where you'll be able to control the temperature. So even if it's winter, with the light in there and the temperature, they still believe it's spring, they still believe it's summer, so they keep producing. So you can meet your target, your yield, just as if you're in summer. We are running on a 5 kilowatts of power, and that's not even enough to sustain us. But so these are the ones who would show a little bit of signs, symptoms, then we put them here. He's just busy that side. I'm sure later he will join us now and take these ones out. Yeah. So the ones, some would make it, then we introduce them back to the coop, but some might not. To join this coop. Yeah, it's called chicken. Yeah.
But those are chickens that are like a little bit sick.
A little bit sick, yeah. So we separate them, yeah. This is the Highline breed, and these ones they also lay more.
They lay more.
Yeah. No, it's not a problem. Those chicks just got here.
Just got here.
Yeah. So it's just about it's about change of weather, the movement coming down, change of feed. Yeah. So
it's like regular normal for them.
yeah. So to feed that way. Say cheese. He already picked the morning eggs, and now he's just feeding them for the afternoon. Just last week, these chickens they left, and some of them are still here. You can see how old they are and the feathers. But with these cages, you have to pick them individually.
And then when you pick them here, you put them in the tray.
In the trays, yeah, in the trays, and you take them there, then you package them. So this is the conventional way. With this, you get more eggs. And and with the poop, we change the poop. We take the poop out every Monday and Thursday, and we give them vitamins on Monday. Give them vegetables on Monday.
Is the vitamin
No, just you're taking your vitamin C. Pump out there that pumps the water. So the water, they get to drink water. They drink water from here. So they are very smart enough to know that's how they drink. Yeah, after with the water. Yeah.
When you're replacing the chickens in here, do you buy them when they're young or do you buy them when they're already aged?
Yes, when they're young, like the free range.
6 to 7 weeks.
Yeah. So you buy them, you groom them, then I decide if I have to bring them here or leave them there.
What does the grooming process look like?
Extensive.
Expensive?
Because
So
you
you're
get to
really
feed
just
them.
feeding them?
Yeah, feeding them. Yeah. So when they are being groomed, there will be no eggs. Yeah.
So it's purely cost.
Cost, yeah, for the cost. So to grow them
Yeah,
until they start laying.
that makes sense.
So you feed them Laymax 1, 2, and 3, but I need the ages now.
No, we at this point we are feeding them Lemax 3.
That's 3.
Yeah.
How old are they?
They are 100 weeks old. This batch is 100 weeks old. This other batch here is 76 weeks old.
Wow. At what age do you feed them Laymax?
Lemax 2, you start feeding them Lemax 2 from 17 weeks.
17 weeks.
Yeah. Then you stop at 42 to 44 weeks old. Then you start giving them layer max 3. Yeah. Those ones there now, they are 2,000, right? When they grow, I can take 1,000 and put here for conventional. That's the reason why I said there's no difference. Yeah, there's no difference. Yeah, you can put them here, leave those in free range. Then you should get your organic, your natural egg because there's no chemical, nothing. The same feed they are having, just that those free range, they have access to grass, to worms, to vegetables that we can give to them, like pumpkins. Yeah.
They lay more eggs that way?
Here, these ones lay more egg here because they don't have the time to walk around more often. So that energy is being conserved to make more eggs. But the free range, they walk around all the time.
So bigger eggs?
No, bigger eggs here.
But better quality eggs.
Better quality there.
So you charge up price for the free range.
Yeah, for the free range.
Gotcha.
But bigger eggs, but bigger there as well, but more quality there because they get to eat worms, eat from the dirt and all that. Here is, the difference is just the ethical thing, not putting them in cages. That's just, otherwise it's the same. It's
Like
the
more
same.
ethical.
Yeah. But what we want to do is free range. We want to go free range. When we go 10,000 here, it's going to be free range or true. Because,
So you'll take these away?
yeah, have to get me away. I'll probably sell the kgs or something. But we just want to be a certified organic free range farm. It just helps the poop for when you want to take them out. So it absorbs the water and keeps the coop dry. Because when you don't do things like this, you tend to get this ammonia smell that becomes very heavy. So when we change, we use this sawdust just to sprinkle underneath. So we change twice a week, Monday and Thursday, which we do. Then let me take you to where we put the poop as well.
Yeah, for the poop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we dump the poop here. We also dump over that side. And this is just here sitting down. So most farmers come and they take from the manure as well.
Do you sell it or do they just take it?
Yeah, we sell, but at very, very low cost. Yeah, 50 kg for just around 25 rand.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are just sitting down here. This is all these things we want to also convert into energy, biogas. With things like this, we need a septic tank. Keep putting it in there, and it ferments, and you get your So these are things.
That's the goal for this.
Yes.
Okay.
I would say if the feed, the feed mostly, I would say take about feed 70%, light 20%. We could say sawdust 6, and any other trees and the rest and all that. So this is our free range side of it. One thing about poultry business is that you can't determine one specific way on how to raise your birds as long as they are free living their best life. So we just did this barrier just to protect them from not going too far. So when they grow enough, we let them out here and they exhibit their natural behavior. So the manures, there you go, the manures there, the manures over there. And contemplating if to bring the tractor to just do what we can and start with vegetables. We also fixed the borehole here, 10,000 liters. There's enough water on the ground. That's our training center where we have, whenever we have students coming, we sit down there, set up the banners, have the class.
Like 3%,
Water I would say 2%. 2%.
And we noticed as you drove in on that truck, is that business expense, the truck?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you
Yeah,
have
it's
any
for
other
business.
larger assets like tractors?
No.
Okay.
No.
So that you use that for deliveries then?
Yes, the deliveries. That's the only truck. That's the only truck car we have now. Because when I started this, I sold properties. I sold a 16-bedroom house just to make sure I started this, keep going. Sold my car, sold the family car, downgraded to make sure this is where we are now. So this is for everything expenses, just to keep going. So.
Tell me, last time you talked about Century City Hotel being one of your customers. How'd that kind of relationship go down?
Yeah.
How are they one of your customers?
We got into that. We got to start servicing them through the MD of the SA Ubuntu Foundation and Amy Foundation. I'm not sure if you've heard about Amy Blair Foundation. Someone who worked for POTUS years ago, but she came down here to work with the government and she was murdered here, and the target justice for her. So he's in charge of the foundation. Once a month, he does organize this business breakfast for CEOs, entrepreneurs, supporting entrepreneurs. So someone invited me. I got there, saw what he was doing, fell in love with what he was. I was inspired, so I decided to stick around. I suggested to him, because breakfast in the hotel, definitely I noticed they're using scrambled eggs. And I asked if I could support by providing eggs. And he was like, really, I want to do that? I was like, yes. So he was like, okay, bring nests. Nests, I tried asking him, he said, okay, bring nests. I'm sure he was trying to see if I was really keen on. So that was how he got to learn about my own business, and he just wanted to support me and put me on the right track. Gary is the CEO over there. He sent me there, I took our samples there, and they loved our samples, and in 2 days they told us they weren't going to ask just to supply Century City Conference Center, but the whole 3 properties, which is the Century City Hotel and also the Gusto Restaurant, which is also under the Century City family. So yeah, we supply there are 3 properties. We also do supply Dorp Hotel just by Bokap. I'm not sure if you guys have been to Bokap. You guys should visit. It's a nice place to visit.
Yeah, we went.
Yeah, up there is a big hotel up there, Hidden Gem. So last week spoke to the Rockefeller Hotel. Yeah, so next week they're going to make a presentation, and hopefully we also get that.
Okay, so you're working on.
Yeah, working on yes, on my contract. Hotel Sky, the Pepe Club Hotel, the Winchester Hotel.
You're working on
all of those, yeah. Working the President Hotel, we're also working on those.
So in terms of like getting these customers from like first contact, right? Like when you reach out or they reach out, whatever, compared to their first order, how long is that kind of range of time?
Everyone I have been in contact with, they appreciate what we do, what we stand for. But sometimes, it's difficult to initiate, that first trust. But we are still waiting to hear from them. In 5 days, in a week, the biggest challenge is price, because most of them get their eggs from these big farms around. But we have 2,000 chickens, 3,000 chickens, how can we compete with them? So it's just price. They want us to serve them just the way those big companies serve. So that's the only struggle, but we have to make it work.
Yeah, so do they also advertise that they're selling your eggs?
No, they don't. But what I do, I take the leverage of making content out of supplying them, getting the contract and putting it out there, making it known, just also to gain trust from other bodies, which has been quite effective.
Who are you mainly selling the vegetables to?
Locals. Yeah, locals. The food lovers with the eggs, they are also open, With food lovers, definitely you can get your vegetables. That's the reason why I mainly start with eggs, because with eggs you can get your tomatoes, your chicken meat, your vegetables into their market. So that's the reason why you need those certificates, those ISO certificates, those triple BE certificates. Because if I had enough funds on me, I think the ISO 22,000, which is the health and safety certificate, I think it's around 30 grand, you know. So if you can't afford that, you have to see how the government can help you. And that is the reason why you need East African to partner with you, because if you don't, you can't have that privilege. Yeah, the daikons were here. The corianders was in there, the spinach was in there, the lettuce was in there, just like that. Lane.
Selling your vegetables to any of your like egg customers that you have?
No,
So it's
no.
all just
Locals, yeah. Because it was more like trying to test the market to see. And it went well, but I told myself, let's just focus on eggs. In the hotels, they're asking, do you sell chicken? Do you sell chicken? But not now, we can't afford that now.
So in order to kind of expand your vegetable production, what other resources do you need other than land?
It's the greenhouse and the solar power. Yeah, the solar. We've done chicken meat. That was December 2024. We did 500 broilers, the white one. When they get to 8 weeks, they are due to get sold. And if you don't, you get eating your feed. You get eating your feed. And we couldn't anymore. We had to slaughter them. And we couldn't find buyers for them. Then we had to put them in neighbors' deep freezers. And 2 weeks gone by, 3 weeks gone by, they became green and we had to throw them away. So out of 500, we only sold 80. We lost 420 because there was no proper storage and no ready market for it. So, but with eggs, you can see they're there right now, cool, and they will stay for 45 days. So if you have 45 days to look for your market, so that gives you advantage. Because eggs can stay 45 days, when refrigerated, 60 days.
Can you walk us through the process for selling vegetables? So how you find people to buy them, how they pay for them, do they come pick them up, or do you bring the vegetables to the customers?
I take it to them. I take the vegetables to them and I go look for them. Like the stores you see on the road. Yeah, you go to them, ask them, and depends on the pricing. If they're happy, they ask you to bring to them. I've had some come here as well, out of the word of mouth. When they hear what you're doing, they come. But that was for the vegetables. The eggs, we don't sell eggs per tray from the farm, but in boxes. So if you're getting, it has to be in box.
Like in 5 years from now, how much revenue do you want to be coming from the vegetable side?
With AGROFI, it's not just about production for us. It's about processing, packaging, and getting to a place where you get to export in a way where you can create impact and add more value to the economy, and try to also affect other sector of agriculture. So in the next 5 years, we want to be in a place where we get to export this product, even if not just in Cape Town, all over South Africa, having a branch of AGROFI all over South Africa and beyond, where you have this product, access to these products easily. So we are looking at vegetables. We will, and package them and get them on shelves, on retail stores. Yeah. The labor hours they are quite intensive because you have to start from 8 a.m. until 5. That's how they work here, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. And when they are done, that's it for the day. They can work 5 times a week. It depends on depends on the season. Most times when you're done planting, you also need to have them come around for maintenance, just to take away the weed. So yeah, the labor is also intensive, but of course it's farming. It's always intensive.
Yeah. And are you selling all the vegetables you produce, or are there some that go to waste?
No, we did sell. Some went to waste, but we did sell. With the vegetables, we did very well. But of course, some went to waste. And that's another nutshell on its own. The reason why we are always encouraging, when it comes to agriculture, processing should be part of it, because that is where the money is and your products don't go to waste. Because with agriculture, it's more like a circle. Whatever you don't use here can be used here. Whatever you don't use there can be used here. So it's a process. It's a circle.
So like
Yes.
more in the summer months, less in the
Yes.
winter months.
Yes. There are vegetables you can only grow during summer.
So you're not
winter.
selling any vegetables right now?
No, not now. When the crops get to the shop, you will know, because they're big, they don't have enough taste, so you would know. But when it comes to organic vegetables like this, we sell them just the way we sell, yeah.
Limbani and his wife working on your vegetables?
No, we had someone on that when we were doing vegetables. We had someone else on that. Vegetable, Limbani, his skills is mainly on chickens. Yeah.
So Limbani is
Yeah, himself and the wife, yeah. 1 p.m. He comes back again, feed them. Then he would come back to check, make sure water is working, there's no sick bed and all that. Then 11 a.m. the wife comes in to pick, and whenever she picks, she grades. Limbani could also support in taking records. Then from 2 p.m. until 3 p.m. is lunch. If the work is extensive for that day, but otherwise they live on the farm here, so it's more like, so it's easy. I'm also here assisting where I can. So now we are looking at, after a year, trying to increase the price a little. Yeah.
with acquiring these customers on your website and on the platform, you say that you have free delivery. So was free delivery sort of like a strategy to give these customers
Yes, strategy, one of our strengths, to also make our clients happy, to build relationship with them.
So when you expand, what customer segment do you want to kind of prioritize? Do you like where you're headed, or do you want to
Hotel.
get more retail? Yeah,
Hotel, more hotels and retail stores.
Okay.
Hotels and retail stores. We want to make AGROFI products a household product.
And you mentioned you have to get certain certifications to sell in stores.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. That is especially that ISO 22,000.
Okay.
Because we've got the C of A already, certificate of sustainability. So we can cook, do anything on the farm premises. We can have access to waste management, cosmetics.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can all have that on the farm here.
Okay.
But we still need the ISO to get on
ISO.
shelves. Yeah,
Okay.
to get on shelves.
So far we have COF. That's
COA,
COA.
Certificate of Acceptability.
Okay.
But I couldn't plan the re-entry on time due to lack of capital. That's the real reason why they got here now. And even while they are here, they're on credit. They're on credit now, so I still need to pay for those birds on the ground. They cost approximately around 260, almost around 270,000 rands.
Okay.
I only made 50,000 deposits.
Okay.
So I still owe over 200,000 on those bets now.
Okay.
In terms of your ownership, I know our last meeting you kind of talked about that, South African who's kind of into it. What's kind of that ownership structure kind of look like, and what percentage does she kind of own?
Okay. I think you need to put these things in the right way so that at least it makes more sense that you're doing the right thing. Because with those certificates, for instance, like I said, the ISO 22000, which costs about over 30 grand, I can't afford that. There are things that I can't afford to keep the business going. So in order for you to have access to such benefits, you have to be in partnership with a fellow which is South African.
Yeah.
Okay, who I have, the agreement we do have on ground is on 60-40. So now I have been able to get the certificate of acceptability, to get my triple BE. Now I have access to markets because of those. Where does it take AGROFI? Because from what I'm getting now is probably you guys are taking data, information, but how does it also transform the farm, help the farm when you guys are done? In the next 1 year, I can say, okay, yes, from their visit, 5 weeks, six of them, yes, this is something that I learned from these people. So let's create impact together. You guys have been doing a lot already, I can tell. SIGFA, the Small Entrepreneurship Development Agency, yeah, they did that for us. And they could only do that because I'm in partnership with, otherwise I would have paid to do that myself. So you can see. So it comes in handy, and that's the reason why we are always talking against the bad government, in our other countries. If they can have these kind of foundations for small businesses, definitely, people would go home. There will be no need for march or asking people to leave the country or whatever. So those are the things we are fighting for. But here now has become home, so we have to, contribute, do what we can to make sure we all live in a better environment.
So my name's Ben. My experience went super well. We came in, got greeted by his employees, Desmond as well, got to explore the whole property. What a beautiful place to see. The free range area, where all the chickens, where everything goes down. Absolute beautiful area. Desmond's a great guy. We got a lot of information from him. It's hard, sometimes we feel like we're interrogating him, but he gives a lot of good information and data that we need to be able to provide good deliverables and good data. So we're excited to work with him, and this is going to go super well. Let's go.
Okay, so good afternoon everyone. I'm Jody and I'm here by the AGROFI farm, and it's such an amazing experience to be here. I would just love to share my ideas, my initiatives to the farm to better it. I loved how we were welcomed. We had the biological procedures, I hope I'm saying that right. But when we got in, I would have loved to see the farm being a more self-directory place, knowing exactly where the conventional birds are, where the free-range birds are, and just a little bit more about the crops, exactly this is where the cabbage are being farmed, the cabbage, spinach, as well as the coriander. But overall, I'm looking forward to where AGROFI will grow to. Bye!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go fast!